Hi friends, in the last videos we covered very clearly the basic introduction to Python. What are various application areas when compared with the other languages, what is the advantage of Python, like we covered, right? So now the next thing what I have to discuss, what are various specific features are there for the Python. Okay, Python features we have to discuss about Python features, right? Sir, do you know Java person is going to come, he is going to dance in front of you. Okay, array, can you please spell out what is the specialty of your Python when compared with Java? C programmer is coming, so he is going to dance in front of us. When compared with C, what specialty you have? Like we should be in a position to give left and right to Java person, to C person. So what extra features are there, what specialties are there for the Python? Compulsory you people should have clear clarity, sir. Sir, now some important features just I list out. We are going to perform post-mortem about these features, right? Okay, have a look once, sir. What is the first one? Simple and easy to learn. Simple and easy to learn, first one. Next, freeware and open source. It is the freeware and open source. Next, high level programming language. It is the high level programming language. Platform independent. Next, portability. Next, dynamically typed. Yes, this is a bit very important, sir. Even you have some basic idea about this one, dynamically typed. Next, both procedure oriented and object oriented, sir. It is also a big specialty for our Python. Both it is all rounder, both procedure oriented and object oriented, right? Next, it is interpreted. Next, extensible, embedded, extensive library. Are you getting? Extensive library, it is also a big specialty for the Python. Are you getting? So these are 11 features whatever I listed, so that we have to perform discussion, we have to perform post-mortem about these things, right? Are you able to understand, right? What is the first one? Simple and easy to learn. Second one, freeware, it is open source, high level programming language. Next, platform independent, portability, dynamically typed, both procedure oriented and object oriented, interpreted, extensible, embedded and extensive library. These are various important features of Python, sir. Okay, now let me talk about the first one, sir. Now the first feature related to Python, it is a simple and easy to learn. Simple and easy to learn programming language is a Python. Sir, very simple. If you want to learn any language, whether it is a general speaking language or programming language, first we have to aware words, which words are there in that language. Like suppose if you consider English language, English general speaking language, right? How many words are there in English? I'm not talking about alphabet symbols 26, but how many words are there? Okay, do you know crores of words are available, sir. Crores of words are there. Words are there in English. So do you know, if you consider dictionary, almost this size dictionary also will be there. Oxford dictionary, this size dictionary also will be there. So each page in that dictionary contain thousands of words. So if you want to learn English very perfectly, compulsory you have to aware all these words. Remember that. But if you consider Java programming language, okay, I want to learn Java programming language. How many words are there? Just 53 words you have to aware, sir. Remember that. So when compared with English, learning English language, Java language is very simple. But if you consider Python programming language, just we have to aware only 33 words, 33 reserved words. The person who can understand these 33 reserved words, then automatically the expert in the Python. Are you getting? So it is a very small, chota programming language is the Python, very easy to learn, simple programming language, right? Next, if you consider, sir, Java code also not only reserved words, right? code also. If you consider Java code, if you consider Python code, there's a big difference is there. Python code is something like reading English statements. Remember this one, sir. Python code is something like reading English statements. Best example, sir. If you observe, ternary operator is there in Java, sir. Have a look once. Suppose x is equal to here I'm taking 10 greater than 20 colon question mark 30, like this I have. Now observe very carefully, sir. So 10 greater than 20 question mark 30 colon 40. If I ask any person, Arey, can you please observe this line? What this line is doing? If I can ask, out of 100, 99% of the people are going to fail. Yes, they don't know about the meaning of the syntax unless and until if they know Java. Okay, the people who know Java, they can tell, oh, this is Babu, ternary operator, this is the condition. If it is the true, 30 is the value. If it is the false, then 40 is the value. Like, do you know, if I show this code, compulsory Java expert only can able to understand this line. Correct, right? Okay, like, but if the same thing in Python, how I can write? The same thing in Python, how I can write? Observe carefully, sir. X is equal to 30, sir. 30. A 10 greater than 20. 30 if 10 greater than 20, else 40. Are you getting? 30, sir. If 10 greater than 20, else 40, like this, right? Now, if I can ask this one to 100 non-programmers, Arey, what it is doing? Everyone can tell. Even school kid also can tell. Arey, if 10 greater than 20, then 30, sir. Otherwise, 40 is the answer. So, you never going to feel that you are reading. So, programming instruction, it is something like a English language. Remember that, sir. Not only conditional operator, almost every syntax in Python itself is very simple, resembles English language, right? Suppose I'm taking, sir, I have A is equal to 10 is there, B is equal to 10 is there. I want to check A and B both are equal or not. Okay, A is B or not. Are you getting? A is B or not? Like, you have to ask, A is B, both are pointing to the same object, something like A is B or not. Like, we have to ask. Same way, sir, employee is not none. Employee is not none. How I can ask? If EMP is not none. If EMP is not none, sir, don't feel, sir, this is the English statement. No, man, it is perfectly Python code. So, seems to be reading Python code means you are going to feel that reading English statements. That much easiness is there in the Python. Sir, Python contain how many words, right? Only 33 reserved words. If you ever these 33 reserved words, then automatically Python will become, so you will become Python expert, right? Okay, well, next, another biggest specialty for the Python is concise code. Okay, what is that? Can you spell out, sir? What is that code? Concise code. What is the meaning of concise code? Is less code. So we can do big activities also with very few lines of the code, sir. Okay, with very few lines of the code we can do. Because of that, the biggest advantage what we are going to get is, do you know, we can reduce development time, we can reduce cost of the application. Remember this one, sir. So obviously development time is going to be reduced, cost of the project development will become down, so which is very critical to the client, sir, very essential to the client. So another specialty for the Python is concise code. So development time is going to be reduced, cost of the project development will be reduced, sir. Okay, like length of the code will be less, obviously readability by default is going to be improved, sir. So this is the easiness will be there in the Python. You can learn very easily. It is a very simple programming language. So just a small example I want to take. Assume that I have one file is available, sir. Assume in my system I have one file is available, sir, abc.txt. Observe, a text file is there, sir. Now this text file contain some data is there. Assume some data is there. Array, write a Python program to read the data from this text file and print to console. Are you getting? And print to console. This is my requirement. Are you getting right? Write a program to read the data from this text file and print to console. This is about my requirement, right? Have you observed how much code we have to write? If you go for C language, oh, big code. If you go for Java language, buffer reader, file reader, line by line reading and then printing to the console, a big activity we have to do. But in Python, how many lines of the code is required, sir? How many lines of the code is required? One line. One line is more enough. Remember this one. How many lines of the code is required? One line is more enough. That one line I'm ready to write. Sir, which file data you have to read? abc.txt. Very simple. Open abc.txt. Open abc.txt. Sir, I open abc.txt. Read data. Now data read. Now you are getting the data. Print this data. Then automatically print. That's it. Are you getting? Open abc.txt and read the data and print that read data to the console. That's all. Single line which is going to read the total data from the file and print to the console. How beautiful this code. Observe that, sir. Let me show, sir. I'm not telling just orally. I want to execute this code. Have a look once. Sir, in my system, there is a file is available named with abc.txt. Observe very carefully, sir. Named with abc.txt is there, sir. Okay, welcome to Durga Sir Python course. Sir, it is like I have some code is there, sir. It's a very easy course. Even kids also can learn like this. I'm taking, sir. Now my requirement is, observe that I want to write a Python program. First, what I have to take? Open which files are abc.txt. Okay, read the data. Yes, you completed reading and this total data I have to print. That's why print off like this, right? Okay, so this total, open this file. Have you observed? Just observe. I open abc.txt file and then read the data. After reading data, can you please print that data? Okay, like only one line. Now let me execute that code, sir. If I execute py test.py, have you observed? Whatever data is there in the file, you can able to see, sir, in the console. So that much simple code is the Python. So you can learn very easily, sir, without having any prerequisite, without having any programming knowledge. So if you can go for C language, this much easiness is not there. If you go for Java, this much easiness is not there. So in the world, when compared with any other programming language, Python is a very simple language. You can learn very easily, right? Clear for all of you, right? Sir, the second important feature of the Python is it is freeware and open source. Remember this. Sir, most of the people are having confusion. Freeware, open source, both are same or not? No, both are not same, sir. So to use a Python, how much license fee? How much fees we require to pay? Yeah, the license cost. What is the license cost to use Python? Sir, very simple. We are not required to provide. We are not required to pay single paisa also to use Python. Remember that it is a freeware. Any person can use even for business sake also. Do you know if you go for Java? Okay, Java is who is the vendor for Java? Currently, Oracle, sir. Oracle, it is the commercial business organization, right? Sir, if you go for C#.net, sir. So who is the vendor for this? Microsoft. Okay, it is the business organization, right? But if you go for Python. If you go for Python, so who is the vendor? Who is the responsible to maintain? No vendor, sir. There is one charitable trust. Foundation is there. That foundation is the responsible for the PSF. Okay, Python Software Foundation is the responsible for this to maintain this Python, sir. That's why it is not sir business organization. It is a non-profit organization, right? So to use a Python, we are not required to pay single paisa also. Okay, remember that. Of course, if you want to voluntarily, if you want to donate, happily you can donate for this foundation. What is that, sir? Python Software Foundation. What is the corresponding website? python.org. From where you have to download Python is from this website only. This is from here. If you want, you can, sir, pay. You can voluntarily, you can donate some amount for the software foundation. But anyway, it is the freeware. But Java from Java 11 version onwards, it is the paid version, sir. If you want to use for your personal use or business use, compulsory license must be required. .NET licensed version, okay? But Python, it is the freeware. Happily, do you know, it is the biggest asset for small scale organizations, medium scale organization. They are not in a position to pay, okay, license cost. Clear, right? So this is, so one another reason, sir, definitely you should believe Python. This is also one reason, sir, because the scope of using Python is very huge. So because of it's a free cost. Okay, well, next, sir, what is open source? Very important, sir. What is the open source? The source code of the Python is open to everyone. Okay, the source code of Python is open to everyone. Assume that this is the Python source code, sir. This is the Python source code. Okay, so I feel that this source code is not going to fulfill my requirement. Then what I will do is I will change some changes. I will customize the source code, and I can use this customized version of Python, sir, to fulfill my requirement, right? Now for this Python, I want to use Durga Python. Are you getting? I want to use Durga Python. So customization for the Python is possible because of this open source. Clear, right? Sir, do you know, because of their multiple flavors of Python is possible. One is Durga Python, another is Nagoor Babu Python, something like next, if you want to work with Java applications, which Python we require to go for? Jython. Are you getting? Python which is customized to work with Java applications, right? Okay, like same way, if you want to work with the C#.NET applications, then automatically we require to go for Iron Python. Are you getting? Don't feel Iron Python means the Python which is developed by using iron. No. The Python which can be used to work with the C#.NET applications, that is called Iron Python. Okay, like, sir, do you know, I want to work with big data, large volumes of data I want to handle, sir. For that, a specialized version of Python came, Anaconda Python. Are you getting, right? What is this one? Anaconda Python, like this, right? So this is the advantage of Python, sir. So for every requirement, specific version is available in the market. Happily we can use that specific version and we can fulfill our requirement. Everyone in the position to understand, right? Source code is open. Based on our requirement, we can customize Python software itself because it is the open source. Clear? For most of the programming languages, this type of facility may not be available. So this is the second feature what we have. It is the freeware, not required to pay single paisa. Next, open source. Based on our requirement, we can customize Python software, which is nothing but, sir, free, open source and freeware. Up to this, any doubt? Clear, right? Sir, up to these two features we covered, sir. Simple and easy to learn. Second one, freeware and open source. Now the next features are Python is a high level programming language. So high level programming language means programmer friendly language, not mission friendly language. Any programmer can easily read, can easily understand, can easily write the code, sir, Python. Are you getting? Suppose if I consider A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20, print A plus B is there. Regarding print of A plus B, anyone can understand this code. Regarding anyone can understand this code. It is a programmer friendly high level programming language. Okay, programmer friendly language, right? Next, do you know, sir, being high level programming language, we are not required to worry about low level activities. Okay, low level activities means how the memory allocated, so next how the objects will be destroyed, how the security will be there. So such a type of low level activities, being a programmer, we are not required to, we are not responsible for these activities, right? So memory management, I'm not required to worry, man. Memory objects destruction, provide free space, I'm not responsible. Internally my Python virtual machine is going to take care everything, sir. If you want to destroy some useless object, garbage collector is there. Are you getting? Next, memory allocation, internally Python is going to take care. Security, Python virtual machine is going to take care. We are not required to worry about low level activities. Clear for all of you, right? Sir, what is that? High level programming language, programmer friendly language. We are not required to worry about low level activities like memory management, security, these kind of things we are not required to worry. Clear? The next very important feature of the Python is it is a platform independent programming language. Then immediately you may ask, sir, can you please explain how Python is platform independent? What is the meaning of platform independent nature? Just observe. I want to go for a C program. Assume that I have one C application is there, sir. C program is there. I have 3 platforms are there, means 3 machines are available, sir. One is Windows platform, I mean Windows machine is available with me. Next, one is okay, Linux machine is available. Linux platform is available for me. Next, another is Mac platform is available, sir. Can you please observe how many machines are there? How many platforms are there? 3 platforms are available. Now I want to write a C program which should run on all these platforms. Regarding on all these platforms, because I want to distribute one C application for the clients who are using different platforms, right? Then what will happen is, then what I have to do is, for Windows, okay, a separate C program must be required. C application for Windows, C application for Windows. The C program which is developed for Windows operating system, Windows platform, it can't run on Linux, it can't run on Mac. That's why compulsory for every platform you have to provide that platform specific application, right? So C application for Windows I have to provide. Next, C application, okay, C application for Linux platform I have to provide. Happily it can run. Okay, next, C application for Mac we have to provide like this, right? Sir, now can you please tell how many applications are there? So 3 applications. How many platforms are available, sir? 3 platforms are available. So now, sir, C programming language is the platform dependent programming language. Remember this one, sir. So for every platform we require to maintain separate application, separate C application. That's why this behavior is called platform dependent, right? Okay, well, sir, when compared with this approach, what is the specialty for the Python? Sir, same terminology, same cinema, we have to discuss a bit different style. Observe that, sir. I have how many platforms are there, sir? Okay, here assume that C Windows platform is there. Windows platform is there, sir. Observe a bit very carefully. Next, Linux platform is there. Linux platform is there, sir. Next, Mac platform is also there. Mac platform is also there, sir. Okay, like 3 platforms are there. Now I want to write a Python application. Sir, assume this is the Python application, right? So can you please spell out how many platforms are available? 3 platforms. How many Python applications are there? Only one. So write the Python application once, run anywhere on any platform, sir. We are not required to provide this is the Python application for Windows, this is the Python application for Linux, this is the Python application for Mac. Such type of stories are not required for Python. Write the Python program once and run anywhere. This concept is nothing but what, sir? Platform independent nature. Sir, how platform independent nature is coming? Very simple, sir. Do you know, if you want to run this Python application, sir, on the Windows platform, what must be required is Python virtual machine, PVM. Remember, PVM, Python virtual machine, for Windows is required. For Windows is required. If I provide my Python program to this PVM is responsible to convert this program into Windows specific and to execute, sir. Convert, interpret into Windows specific form and execute. Who is the responsible, sir? This PVM is the responsible. Compulsory PVM for Windows must be required. Okay. Same way, Python application, if I want to provide for Linux platform, so compulsory we require to install PVM for Linux. Compulsory we require to install PVM for Linux. This Python virtual machine for Linux is the responsible to convert this Python application into Linux specific form and execute, right? Okay. Same way, if you want to run on Mac, sir, okay, PVM for Mac must be required. PVM for Mac must be required. Observe carefully, sir. PVM for Mac must be required. That PVM is the responsible to convert Python application into the Mac style. Sir, now my question is, here how many Python programs are available? Only one. But how many platforms are available? 3 platforms are available, sir. Write once, run anywhere. Write once, run anywhere is the concept of platform independent nature. Who is going to take care? Platform specific conversions, Python virtual machine is going to take care. If the PVM is not there, then Python also should be platform specific. But anyway, because of this PVM, Python program is not platform dependent, it is the platform independent, right? Are you in the position to understand? Now, sir, what is platform independent nature? Write once, run anywhere. Write once, run anywhere is the concept of platform independent nature. Okay. Internally, who is the reason for platform independent nature of Python? Internally, Python virtual machine is the reason, sir. Sir, next I have one small doubt. Python is platform dependent or platform independent? Python program is platform independent, but Python virtual machine is the platform dependent, because for Windows separate PVM is required, for Linux separate PVM is required, for Mac separate PVM is required. So platform specific PVM we have to install, sir. Means the PVM is the platform dependent, but my Python application is the platform independent. Clear for all of it? But what about this C language? Please respond. What about the C language? C language is the platform dependent or platform independent? Platform dependent. For every platform, separate applications we have to write. For Windows, Windows specific application. For Linux, Linux specific application. Mac specific application we have to write. C is the platform dependent, but Python is platform independent. Clear for all of it? This is. So maybe a chance to ask, what is the meaning of platform independent nature? Can you explain how it is the platform independent? You should be in the position to tell. Clear, right? Sir, the next feature what I have to discuss, portable. Python is portable programming language. Sir, what is the meaning of portable? Can you please observe? Don't talk about programming, sir. Normal in our day-to-day life, where you had portability, like have you remembered at our childhood we had the word portable TV. Portable TV. What is the meaning of portable TV, sir? You can move that TV from one place to another place very easily. Portable 14 inches portable TV, like we can move from one place to another place very easily. Next, these days, especially in India, of course, most of the countries already adapted. In India, do you know mobile number portability? Have you heard about this one, sir? Mobile number portability. Suppose currently I'm using Airtel service, right? Okay, currently I'm using Airtel mobile service I'm using, sir. My mobile number is, okay, this is my mobile number. Okay, like I'm using currently Airtel service. But assume Airtel service is not good. I want to change service provider from Airtel to Idea. Are you getting? I want to change my service provider from Airtel to Idea, sir. Idea. So now, sir, can I get the same number or not? Yes. Can I get the same number or not? Without affecting your number. Okay. Without changing your number, you can migrate from Airtel to Idea or Idea to Airtel, no problem at all. This type of thing is called mobile number portability. Are you getting that? What is this word? Mobile number portability. Mobile number portability, right? Earlier, do you know, we have, by seeing the number, is it BSNL number or is it Airtel number, we can decide, sir. 9440 BSNL number, 98494, okay, it is Airtel number, 98480, it is the Idea number. But now these days we are not having any such type of options. Are you getting? Because number will be the same, you can change your service provider. So the process of migrating mobile number from one service provider to another service provider without changing your number is called what? Mobile number portability. Clear for all of that? What the meaning of mobile number portability? Now, what is the meaning of Python application portability? I will explain. Have a look once, sir. Sir, I have one Windows machine is there. Assume that I have Windows machine is there, sir. Windows machine is there. In this Windows machine, happily, my Python application is running, sir. Python app is running. But anyway, because of license issues, because of security issues, I want to move to Linux platform. Are you getting? Linux more secure. Next up for Linux, no license cost and so on. That's why I decided I want to migrate this Python application to the Linux platform, sir. Now my question is, if you are migrating to Linux machine, I want to migrate this Python application from Windows to Linux machine. Is it possible to migrate or not? Yes, because Python application never talks about underlying platform. On any platform it can run. So without performing any changes in our application or with minimum changes, you can migrate our Python programs from one platform to another platform. This is called portability. Are you getting? The process of migrating application from one platform to another platform very easily. This is called what? Portability. So Python applications are portable or not? Yes, obviously this is what, right? Of course, internally platform independent nature is also one reason, right? But migrating from one platform to another platform very easy, sir. You are not required to perform any changes in your application, which is nothing but portability concept. Any doubt? Clear? Sir, the next feature what I have to discuss, dynamically typed. So from first class onwards, I'm talking about this dynamically typed. So in old languages or in other languages like Java, if you consider other language Java, if you want to declare a variable, sir, I'm taking a is equal to 10 like this. In Java I'm taking like this. Immediately Java compiler will give left and right. Array, you are taking A, where you declare this A, cannot find the symbol variable A, like you are going to get the error, sir. If you want to observe a bit carefully, here I am taking a simple example, sir. Here just the Java code I am taking. Don't worry about this class test. Within that I am taking A is equal to 10, sir. A small code. It is the Java code. Even you don't know about Java, don't worry, just observe, keep on listening. Sir, now I saved this code as tester.java. Observe, A is equal to 10. Public static void main, A is equal to 10 is there, sir. Now let me compile this Java program. Java program. If I compile this one, immediately compiler will give left and right. Boss, where you declared A? Where do you declare A? You didn't declare the A. What is the type of this A? Like compiler is going to object, sir. Can you please have a look once? Cannot find the symbol. Are you getting? Cannot find the symbol. Which symbols are variable A? I am unable to see this variable A. Like that, compile time error you are going to get. So means that each and every variable you have to declare with the type, then only it is going to be accepted. So compulsory we have to take int A is equal to 10. Remember this one, we should do that. Int A is equal to 10, then only it will be acceptable in Java. Have a look once. So if I can take int, if I can take here just int A is equal to 10. Int A is equal to 10, like this, right? Now it will be accepted, no problem at all. It is accepted, sir. Okay, well, so in other languages like Java, compulsory we have to declare the type explicitly. Such a type of languages are called statically typed languages. What is this word, sir? Statically typed languages. Type compulsory we have to declare at the beginning only. Sir, but in Python, what is the story? What is the story, sir? Very simple. Sir, I am taking A is equal to 10, sir. So, is it accepted or not? Perfectly, it is accepted. Array, I didn't declare the type. Still, it is going to be accepted. In Python, we are not required to declare type explicitly. Of course, we can't declare. We are not required to declare type explicitly. Based on your provided value, automatically the type will be considered. Based on your provided value, automatically the type will be considered. This nature is by default considered as dynamically typed programming language. Sir, what is the type? What is the type of A? Can you please print the type of A? Like print type of A, sir. Print type of A, simple, it is going to tell that int type, sir. Okay, int type. Have a look once, sir. Sir, I am taking A is equal to 10, sir. In Python, I am taking A is equal to 10. Print of, can you please print type of A, sir? Print of type of A. I didn't declare the type, but now I am asking the type, sir. What will happen here? Py test.py. test.py. Have a look once. What is the type, sir? Int type. So in Python, we are not required to declare the type explicitly. Based on our provided value, the type will be considered automatically. This type of nature is by default considered as what? Dynamically typed programming language. Are you getting? Dynamically typed programming language. Okay, C++, Java are statically typed. Compulsory we have to declare the type explicitly. Next, Python, JavaScript, these are dynamically typed programming languages. We are not required to declare the type explicitly. Is it clear, right? Point number 1. Next, because of this dynamically typed, there is one more advantage is there. What is that advantage is? Observe this one, sir. In Java, I have int A is equal to 10, sir. After some time, I am taking A is equal to Durga. Like this I am taking. A is equal to Durga. Durga is a string type, string value I am trying to assign, sir. Immediately compiler is going to give left and right. Array Durga, pagal ho gaya, mental ho gaya, mental. So A, you declared already what type? Int type. You declared already int type. How you can assign string value? Incompatible type. String cannot be converted to int. Like this we are going to get this error, sir. Have a look once. In Java, if you consider int a, after some code, a is equal to Durga, like this I'm taking, sir. A is equal to Durga like this I'm taking. Sir, now what comparative method you are going to get? Have a look once. Incompatible types, string cannot be converted to int. Incompatible type, string cannot be converted to int, like this comparative method, right? But the same thing I want to do in Python. No problem at all. We didn't specify the type explicitly. Sir, a is equal to an int type. Next, in the next line, I am taking a is equal to Durga, sir. A is equal to Durga. Now onwards, a acts as string type. Now the type of a will become string. Int type is override with the string type. Print type of a, sir. Print type of a. Now onwards, it will become str type. So a variable in its life, we can use the same variable for multiple types in Python, but once we decided the type, throughout its life, this variable is always int type only. Are you seeing the difference, right? So this is which is the more flexible to the programmer, more useful to the programmer. Okay, more flexibility to the programmer is this type of thing, right? So for int type, one variable, for string type, another variable, for float type, another variable, we are not required to declare. Same variable we can use for multiple types also acceptable, sir. Let me show this one. Have a look once, sir. In Python, in Python, here a is equal to Durga I'm taking. Now onwards, what is the type of a, sir? Print type of a. Have you observed that? Sorry, this is the Java code. Have you observed, right? Sir, observe. So at the beginning it is the int type, but now it became string str type, sir. Sir, now I'm taking a is equal to true, sir. A is equal to true. Print of type of a. Like this I'm taking. Have you observed what the answer we are going to get? Now onwards it is the bool type. So means that the same variable we can use for multiple types based on our requirement. Okay, the type is not fixed in Python. So more flexibility to the programmer. Sir, how many variables I declared? How many variables I am using? Only one variable. But what is the type of this variable? Sometimes I am using for int type, sometimes I am using for string type, sometimes I am using for boolean type. This type of thing is not possible in other languages like Java. Are you in the position to understand, right? So what is the advantage of dynamically typed? What is the meaning of dynamically typed? Very, very simple, sir. In Python, we are not required to declare type explicitly. Based on provided value, automatically type will be considered. This type of thing is called dynamically typed language. Same variable in its life we can use for multiple types, more flexibility to the programmer. Any doubt? Clear, right? Sir, the next feature what I have to discuss, both the procedure oriented and the object oriented, right? Sir, what it means? Observe carefully. If I go for C language, array, C, you are which type of programming language? Then immediately C person is going to tell I am procedure oriented programming language. Okay, don't worry, sir. Maybe in the next sessions, if it is required, I will explain what the meaning of procedure oriented. Next, if I can ask Java, array, you are which type of programming language? Immediately Java person is going to tell I am object oriented programming language, like. Sir, now observe, C language missing the benefits of whoops. Are you getting? In the whoops, beautiful concepts are there, like do you know inheritance, polymorphism, inheritance, encapsulation, these kind of things, right? So C missing the benefits of whoops. Next, Java missing the benefits of procedure oriented. Okay, this is code, more what we call code, less code, concise code. Such type of beautiful procedure oriented features we are going to miss in Java, sir. Of course, slowly Java people also starts thinking about that these days, right? Okay, sir. Now, if I can ask Python, Array, what about you? Array, what about you? If I can ask Python. Python is going to tell, very simple man, I am all-rounder. Are you getting? Python is what? All-rounder. Yes, myself is procedure-oriented language. Procedure-oriented programming language. Myself is object-oriented programming language. Myself is scripting language. Are you getting? Myself is scripting language. So, Python acts as modular programming language. Are you getting? Modular programming language. Python is all-rounder. Based on our requirement, you can use Python as procedure-oriented language, or object-oriented, or scripting language, or modular programming language. All the features are there. We never going to miss any benefit of any programming paradigm, because my Python follows each and every feature, programming features, right? Are you in the position to understand? Beautiful facility, man. Other languages won't provide this type of support. If you want class and object oriented, you can use Python. If you want just write functions, call that function. Write functions calls that procedure oriented, right? So just a group of lines, line by line I want to execute, scripting. All facilities are there for programming requirement. You can use Python in any style, so it's more flexible to use. Clear, right? This is Python is what? Python is what? All-rounder. Python is all-rounder. All benefits we are going to get in Python. Remember. Sir, now the next feature what I have to discuss, interpreted. Python is interpreted. Sir, do you know we are not required to compile Python program. Remember this one, sir. It is the interpreted programming language. We are not required to compile Python program. Sir, if you consider C program, if you consider C program, we have to compile and execute. We require to compile and execute. If you consider Java, application, we have to compile and run or execute, both are the same. But if you are considering Python, we have to run, that's all. We are not required to compile. Internally, interpreter is responsible to compile. Programmer, we are not required to compile explicitly. Inside Python virtual machine, interpreter is there. That interpreter is responsible for performing compilation, right? If any syntactical mistakes are there, then immediately interpreter is going to raise syntax errors, right? But all syntactical mistakes got cleared, then only Python virtual machine starts its execution. So more flexibility to the programmer. We are not required to compile. We are not required to compile explicitly. Remember this one, sir. Okay. So it is the interpreted. Okay, so programmer will get more flexibility, right? The next feature what I have to discuss, extensible. Remember, what is the meaning of extensible? You can extend functionality of Python application with some other language applications. What it means is, sir, some C program is there, some Java program is there. Can I use that in my Python application or not? Yes, no problem at all. We can use other language programs in our Python. Sir, what is the need? Very, very simple, sir. I want to develop a Python application. Assume that this is the Python application I want to develop, sir. This is my requirement. In that, some XYZ functionality required, sir. Some functionality is required. But anyway, there is some Java code is there for this functionality. Java code is already there for XYZ functionality. Okay, so it is a non-Python code. Is it possible to use this non-Python code inside our Python? Yes, no problem at all. So this we can use other language code in our Python. Yes, happily it is acceptable. Remember that. So what is the advantage of this one, sir? The biggest advantage here is we can use legacy. We can use legacy non-Python code in our Python application. So development time we can reduce, already existing things we can use. Okay, one area. Second area, sir, performance. Assume that there is one area is there. Here performance is the very important, sir. Assume that some x, like some area is there where performance is the very critical. Assume that this wherever performance is the critical, sorry, Python is not that much good performance wise. What I have to do is I will develop that functionality by using C code. I will write C code and I can start using that C code in my Python. Are you getting that? I can write C code, so that the biggest advantage of this approach is performance of the application. Overall performance of the application will be improved, sir. Overall performance of the application will be improved. Remember that. I hope everyone in the position to understand, right? So the main important point, we can use other language applications in our Python code. What advantages are there? Legacy, already existing, non-Python code, happily we can use. Second thing is, so performance gaps are there. Those performance gaps also happily we can able to fill with other language code. Clear for all of it? What is the meaning of extensible? Okay, like next embedded. Next feature I have to discuss, right? Sir, 10th one, embedded, sir. Okay, embedded. What is the meaning of embedded? Same thing, extensible in reverse. Means we can use a Python code in any other language applications, right? Sir, I have Java application is there. Okay, for a particular task, Python I want to use, sir. So Python code to can work with Java application. Jython version of Python we require to use. So Python code inside Java application, happily we can use, happily it can use, right? Similarly, I want to develop one C#.NET application. In that, can I use Python or not? Happily we can use Python. Means we can embed our Python script in any other language application. Clear for all of it? What is the meaning of embedded? What is the advantage of this is, so the scope of this Python code is going to be improved, sir. So you can use this Python code in C#.NET, in Java, in C language. So everywhere you can use this Python code. Means the worthy of this Python code is going to be improved. The scope of our application is going to be raised like anything. So our application will become what? Scalable. Clear for all of it, right? So what is the meaning of extensible? Means in our Python application you can use other language code. What is the meaning of embedded? We can use Python code in any other languages also. Embedded, extensible. So together our Python with the other languages together can do wonderful things. Any doubt? Sir, the next feature what I have to discuss related to Python, extensive library. Observe very carefully, sir. In Python, for every requirement, ready-made library is available, sir. For every requirement, ready-made library. Lakhs of libraries are there in Python. No other programming language has this much library support. Do you know? So that's why some people may use Python has batteries. Each battery itself is nothing but library. Huge library support is there. being programmer, we can use these libraries directly. We are not required to implement functionality, right? Okay, so because of this rich library, we can write Python code very easily with the concise code. Remember this one, sir. So Python has, sir, libraries. Python has batteries. A rich library support is available for the Python. Okay, well, sir, now if you want just a small chota example, I want to tell. Do you know OTP? OTP, one time password. Bank applications, bank transactions, if you want to do, OTP must be required. Okay, well, sir, write a Python program to generate 6-digit OTP is my requirement, right? Okay, write a program to generate 6-digit OTP. This is my requirement, right? Do you know, if I can ask a C programmer, if I can ask a Java programmer, boss, you may take minimum 10 minutes time. Regarding a big code is going to write. But if you can ask Python programmer, just a matter of 1 minute is more enough. Regarding 1 minute is more enough, 2 or 3 lines of the code is more enough. How, sir? How we can do that? Because to generate random numbers, already one battery is available, already one library is available. That library is called random library. Are you getting right? What is this library, sir? Random library. This library contain rand int function. So if you provide 0,9, it is responsible to generate a random number from 0 to 9. Automatically it will generate some random number. We can't guess which random number we are going to get, sir. So import this library, call this function, automatically a random digit we are going to get. But our requirement is 6-digit OTP, right? Call this function 6 times. Call this function 6 times. Automatically 6-digit OTP is going to come. Are you getting right? Do you want me to show? Here, observe carefully, right? What I'm trying to take is, just I want to write a small Python program. Okay? From random. So random is Python inbuilt module, sir. Random is the Python inbuilt module. From random, import rand int. Again, rand int. Can you please import? Sir, print rand int of 0,9, sir. Rand int of 0,9. Sir, in between 0 to 9, can you please print some random int value? Let me run this code. Have a look once. Up to this, what we are going to get. So it's a very, very simple, sir. Now here, do you know? Now this time I am getting 5, sir. Let me run again. This time 3. Let me run again 4. Let me run again 0. Let me run again 7. Let me run again 1. Sir, are you getting? Are you seeing right? So random int value we are getting. But sir, how many digits are required? Can you please spell out how many digits? 6 digits are required. So what I have to take? You have to call this function 6 times. Next, one biggest specialty for the Python print statement is you can pass any number of arguments. You can pass any number of arguments. That's why. So just if you print like A space B space C space D space E space F, like this it's going to print the corresponding ABCD value. So you can pass 6 times the same for the print argument line. Sir, what is the way? Okay, so rand int, this is the function, just with comma separation, take 6 times. Second time, comma third time, comma fourth time, comma fifth time, comma sixth time. That's all, sir. Comma 6th time. So total how many times I considered, sir? 6 times I considered. Now your 6-digit random OTP is ready. Are you getting? 666602. Don't feel, sir, this one is always going to generate 6. No guarantee. Now if you observe 813405, if you observe 455294, if you observe 309841, okay, 3600135, 608, okay, like it's going to generate from 0 to 9 some random number, okay, like 6-digit random number. Then immediately you may ask, sir, I don't want space. I don't want space in the middle, sir. So can you please remove the space? Just one small argument I have to take. What is that argument is? So A comma B comma C comma D, A space B space and so on, comma last SEP is equal to empty. Array, I don't want any separator like I have to pass SEP is equal to empty. Of course we will discuss in detail, don't worry sir. Have a look once. SEP is equal to at last comma SEP is equal to empty. Separator is equal to empty. Empty means no space in the middle. Have you observed? 503 157, next 738857 104, like this. Have you observed, right? Like it's going to come, sir. This is the way how to print, how to generate a random 6-digit random number. How many lines of the code is required? How many lines of the code is required? 2 lines. If you can ask a Java person, C language person, oh, they are going to write this much lengthy code. Remember that. So that is the biggest advantage of Python concise code. Suppose, sir, I don't want 1 OTP. I want to 10 OTPs. Just use a small for loop. Have a look once. How easy to use for loop. So for I in range of 10, sir. For I in range of 10. That's all. For I in range of 10, sir, print, so means this for loop is going to execute 10 times, 10 OTPs will be generated. Have a look once. Yes friend, 10 OTPs are generated. No 2 OTPs are the same. Can you please observe that? Okay. Now let me execute again. This is that much simple. So even big lengthy requirements also, complex requirements also, because of library support, we can write very easily with the Python batteries, Python libraries. Clear for all of you, right? These are various important features related to Python. Sir, now let me summarize all the features related to Python, whatever we covered. Observe carefully, sir. What is the first one? Simple and easy to learn. Sir, have you observed? Reading Python program is just like reading English language. It's a very simple, concise code. Concise code is the biggest advantage. We can reduce development time and we can reduce project cost also. Okay, everyone can able to learn very easily, sir. Just only 33 keywords are available. If you understand those 33 keywords, you will become Python expert. Remember, what is the next one, sir? It is the freeware and open source. To use Python, we are not required to pay single paisa because Python is coming from Python Software Foundation, a non-profitable organization, right? Okay. Next, it is the open source. So we can access source code of the Python based on your requirement. You can customize Python and happily you can use that customized version. Jython, Iron Python, PyPy, like multiple Anaconda Python, Minaconda Python, like there are multiple Python versions are available. Okay, like next level programming language. Okay, so it is a programmer friendly language. Remember, next low level activities like memory management, security, object destruction, all these low level activities my Python virtual machine is going to take care. Being a programmer, we are not required to worry about these activities, right? Clear for all of you, right? So high level programming language. Next, platform independent nature. Sir, write once your Python application, you can run on any platform. Okay, Python never going to depends on particular platform. If I write one Python script, it can run on Windows machine, Linux machine, Mac machine. Who is the responsible to convert that Python application into platform specific? Internally, Python virtual machine is the responsible. Python virtual machine is the platform dependent, but Python application is platform independent. Remember that. Next, portability, sir. We can migrate Python application from one platform to another platform very easily without performing any changes. We can migrate Python applications from one platform to another platform very easily, sir. Today I'm using Windows, but tomorrow Windows license cost is the bigger headache for me. Security is also not up to the mark. I want to migrate my Python program from Windows machine to Linux machine. Happily you can do same functionality you are going to get. You are not required to perform any code changes. So migration will become very easy, which is nothing but what? Portability, right? Next, dynamically typed. Do you know this is Python specific? This feature is not available with C or C++ or Java or C#, right? So dynamically typed. So in Python, we are not required to declare type explicitly. Based on our runtime requirement, based on our provided value, automatically type will be considered. Regarding this behavior is nothing but what? Dynamically typed. We can use the same variable for multiple types based on our requirement. That flexibility is also there to the programmer. Okay, like next, both the procedure oriented, object oriented, sir. Sir, you know Python is all rounder. He can perform keeping, he can perform bowling, he can perform batting also. Okay, like same way. Yeah, so Python is object oriented, procedure oriented. Okay, like even scripting language, modular programming language, based on your requirement. In any style you can use Python. Happily Python can mold based on your requirement, right? So Python can enjoy the benefits of procedural programming, object oriented programming, next scripting language benefits, modular programming language benefits. All those benefits by default will be available to the Python. Sir, it is also Python specific behavior which is not there for C, which is not there for Java, which is not available for C, C++ or C#.NET, right? Okay, Python specific. Next, Python is interpreted. We are not required to compile. Internally, Python interpreter is going to take care about compilation, syntax checking, all those things Python interpreter will take care, sir. We are not required to compile. Python interpreter is a part of Python virtual machine. Of course, internally take care. Just we have to execute Python code. Okay. Next, extensible means you can use other language applications in Python. Okay, inside Python, Java application you can use, .NET application you can use, C language application you can use, right? Python application will become extensible. Okay, like next, embedded, sir. You can use your Python application inside C application, Java application, right? Python applications can be embedded anywhere, okay, which is nothing but what? Embedded. So if you have embedded capability, your application will become powerful. The scalability of application is going to be raised like anything, sir. Okay, well, next, Python having extensive library. Tons of libraries are available inside Python, inbuilt libraries, third-party libraries, right? For every requirement, libraries are available. Do you know even complex requirements also with these libraries, happily we can write the code, sir. Do you know it is also Python specific behavior. This much library support, no other language having, sir. What is this one? Extensive library. Each library itself is a battery. Python has batteries, means that Python has libraries. Clear for all of you, right? So these are, sir, 11 important features what you have to explain. If any person is asking, can you please explain features of Python? But especially these three: dynamically typed, procedure oriented, object oriented, all rounder. Next, extensive library. These are specific to Python. These features are not supported in Java or C or C++ or .NET, right? Is it clear for all of you, right? That's all, sir. By mistake, any person is asking, can you please explain features of Python? Give left and right to that person. Clear, right? Hi friends, In the last videos we covered very clearly what are various features of Python. Okay, Python is a dynamically typed, platform independent, portable, like multiple features we covered, sir. Sir, what is the next topic we have to discuss related to Python fundamentals? Okay, limitations of Python. Sir, what are various major limitations are there for the Python? Sir, I know Python is the king, Python is a hero, but there are some areas Python is not up to the mark. What are various such type of limitations are there? Okay, just observe that, sir. Do you know, here we have ML is there. What is that ML? What is the ML, sir? Machine learning. Do you know machine learning? Yes, sir. These days trending word machine learning, right? To develop machine learning applications, sir, Python is the best choice. You know, right? Python itself is the best choice to develop machine learning applications. Then immediately you may ask, why, sir? Why? The reason is Python contain there are several libraries are available. By using those libraries, we can develop machine learning applications very easily, sir. Have you heard about NumPy? NumPy, just for mathematics support. Just for mathematics support. To add mathematics to the Python, NumPy module is there. Next, to import and read data set, we have pandas is there. Okay, pandas module is available. Next, to project this data in the form of graphs, charts, like matplotlib is there, sir. Okay, like sir, Python contain several libraries to build ML applications very easily. That's why Python is the best choice for machine learning applications. Okay, well, sir, you are talking about limitations. Why you are telling about this one? Within a minute you can get. Are you in the position to understand, right? So Python can be used to develop machine learning applications or not? To build machine learning models, Python is the best choice, right? Because Python having, sir, library support to build ML applications very easily, right? Okay, NumPy module, pandas module, matplotlib, next and after that sklearn, scikit learn, like multiple modules are available, right? Okay, now the point is, sir, I want to develop mobile applications. Regarding I want to develop mobile application, Python is the worst choice. Remember this one, sir. Python is not suitable to develop mobile applications. Then immediately you must ask, why, sir? Why? The reason is Python not having library support to develop mobile applications as of now. Maybe in the future, maybe as of now, library support is not there. That's why if you want to develop mobile application, okay, Python is not at all suitable programming language. Remember this one, sir. Then immediately ask, sir, which programming language is the best choice to develop mobile applications? Android, iOS, Swift. Are you getting Android and iOS, Swift are the kings in mobile application development. Sir, Java, C++, Python, these type of languages are not suitable to develop mobile applications. Clear, right? Okay, sir, because library support is not there. Now I hope you can understand, sir, why Python is the best choice for ML? Library support is there. Why Python is not a choice for mobile applications? Library support is not there. Similarly, I want to develop enterprise applications, right? Observe that. Enterprise. I want to develop end-to-end enterprise applications. Like, sir, can you please give an example for enterprise application? Banking application, telecom application, like there multiple services are required. Transaction management, messaging, like multiple services must be required, are called enterprise application. Best example, banking applications, banking applications. Next, telecom applications, banking applications. Next, telecom applications, like so to develop these end-to-end applications, enterprise application, Python is not the best choice. Simple reason, no that much library support, sir. Okay, sufficient library support is not available. Everything we have to do is kilometers code we have to write. That's why not at all suitable for enterprise applications of Python. Remember that. So if any person is asking what are various limitations where Python we can't use, one is mobile application area, second ones are enterprise application area. Can you please give an example for enterprise application, banking application, telecom application? Like it is going to expect huge number of services like transaction management, security, next messaging services, like multiple things are required. Here library support is not there. That's why Python is not the best choice, right? Next, one more important thing. Have you remembered Python is interpreted programming language. Somewhere we covered in the features, right? Python is interpreted programming language. The execution should be happen line by line. Sir, first line, and then second line, and then third line, and then fourth line, like line by line execution is going to be happen. That's why performance wise Python is not good because it is interpreted programming language. Usually interpreted programming languages performance wise not up to the mark. That's why so performance is low when compared with other languages because of it's interpreted in nature. C and Python, C and C++ too good performance wise, but Python is not that much good. Remember that. Sir, next to improve performance, now the people added JIT compiler concept to the Python virtual machine. Okay, so JIT compiler concept to the Python virtual machine. Instead of interpreting one by one, line by line every time, a group of lines will be interpreted only once, and every time that interpreted code it's going to use directly. Something like JIT compiler concept is there, which is responsible to do that. So JIT compiler added to the Python virtual machine, that flavor is called PyPy. Okay, if you want performance, then obviously better to go for PyPy version, which is also known as Python for speed. Remember this one, Python for speed. This version is available, but still performance wise not up to the mark of this Python, right? So these are various important limitations are there for the Python. Can you please spell out, sir, what limitations are there? First limitation, for mobile applications Python is not suitable, not choice. Next, for enterprise applications like banking application, telecom application, end-to-end services are required. Python is not best choice because library support is not there. Next, Python is the interpreted programming language. Interpreted programming languages are lack of performance rate. That's why performance is low relatively. But to improve performance, JIT compiler concept came in the picture. JIT compiler concept with the Python, which is also known as PyPy, to improve performance, but still not up to the mark. Remember, these are various limitations related to our Python. Clear for all of you, right? Sir, up to this it is very clear about limitations of Python. Next, I have to discuss about flavors of Python. Flavors of Python, right? So do you know, in the last videos I covered, Python is freeware and open source. Somewhere we discussed freeware and open source. Freeware means we are not required to pay single paisa. It is provided by non-profitable organization, Python Software Foundation. Okay, something like trust they are providing. That's why we are not required to pay single paisa, right? Sir, what is the meaning of open source? Anyone, can you please tell what it means? Open source. Python is open source. What it means? The source code is open. Any person can access source code of the Python. Okay, assume that the standard Python may not fulfill my requirement, right? Assume I have some programming requirement is there. The standard Python may not provide much support for that. Okay, so what I have to do, I have access to source code. I want to do some modifications, some extra libraries I want to add, and that customized Python version. Okay, so can fulfill my requirement, right? So if source code is open means any person can access, any person can allow to access the source code. Based on our requirement we can modify. Are you getting right? So then the customized Python version is possible. Assume that, sir, I customized something, now I'm going to keep the name for this customized version is dpython or Durga Python. Are you getting? dpython or Durga Python. If you are performing modification, then you can keep your name xyz Python like this, right? So for Python multiple flavors are available. Remember that, sir. For Python how many flavors are? Multiple flavors are available. Each flavor itself is a customized version of Python to fulfill a particular specific requirement. Regarding, so same rule is applicable for Unix also. In the case of Unix, sir, Ubuntu is there, Linux is there, Red Hat Linux is there, multiple flavors of Unix is there. Same terminology for multiple flavors of Python is also possible because it's the open source. Okay, now what are various flavors of Python, sir? Sir, the first Python, the standard version of Python is C Python. Observe this, the standard version of Python is the C Python, which is provided by Python Software Foundation. Is the C Python. It is the standard version, best suitable to work language applications. Best suitable to work with C language applications, right? It is the standard flavor because Python came in which year? 1991. At that time C language is the best more popular programming language. That's why to work with C, which version of Python we are going to use? This is standard version C Python, right? Suppose I want to work with the Java language. I want to work with the Java language. A customized Python version must be required. That customized Python version is JPython or Jython. Are you getting? JPython or Jython. This is the customized version of Python to work with Java applications, man. To work with Java applications, this is the customized version of Python. Do you know this Jython code can run on Java virtual machine? Just like our PVM, for Java to execute Java code, some mission must be required. Java virtual machine can understand our Jython code. Remember this one, sir. Next, after that, okay, have you ever heard about Iron Python? Have you heard about Iron Python? Don't tell the Python which is developed by using iron. Okay, no. Iron Python means a customized version of Python to work with C#.NET applications, right? Remember this one, to work with Microsoft C#.NET applications. So customized version of Python is Iron Python. Okay, like next, I hope you may aware Ruby Python. Regarding what is this one, sir? Ruby Python to work with Ruby applications, right? Ruby platform, to work with the Ruby platform. So which version of Python came? Ruby Python came in the picture. Okay, like similarly, have you heard about Anaconda Python? Anaconda Python, sir. Sir, most beautiful concept. If you want to work with data science, if you want to work with machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, like if you want to work with that area, compulsory we require to go for Anaconda Python. Because the reason is this Python, sir, contain several inbuilt libraries which are suitable for data science applications, right? Sir, best example, pandas, numpys, matplotlib, sklearn, all these things, all these modules inbuilt available inside Anaconda Python. Not only these libraries, right? It is going to provide a special IDE, Spider IDE, next Jupyter notebooks, like it is a specialized Python platform, specialized Python version to work with data science applications. If you want to handle large volumes of data, better to go for what? Anaconda Python. Remember this one, sir. To work with large volumes of data, large volume of data, tons of data I want to work, then obviously we require to go for what? Anaconda Python. Next, just now I explain one thing, sir. Here stackless, observe a bit very carefully, sir. Stackless, if you want to work with concurrent applications, concurrent execution, multi-threading, have you remembered, right? If you want to work concurrency, if you want to work to develop concurrent application, then obviously we should go for stackless. Okay, Python for concurrency, Python for concurrency, like this, right? Python for concurrency, like. Sir, next very important point, sir. Have you remembered py? Somewhere just now I covered Python for speed, Python for speed, like this, right? Do you know? Sir, Python virtual machine contain JIT compiler, just in-time compiler. Python virtual machine internally contain what? JIT compiler, just in-time compiler. Automatically performance by default is going to be improved, sir. Okay, please make sure these are various flavors of Python. There are multiple, sir. These are some important standard flavors. Okay, so why these many flavors are possible for the Python? Simple reason why these many flavors are possible for the Python, because Python is open source, sir. Because of these many flavors, based on your programming requirement, happily we can go for the corresponding customized version. Sir, I want to develop on Python application which is required to communicate with the Java applications, right? Then better to go for Jython version. Or again, better to go for Jython version, sir. Sir, I want to develop Python application where performance is the very important, sir. Better to go for PyPy. I want to develop machine learning models, ML. I'm ML engineer. I want to develop machine learning models. Then better to go for what? Anaconda Python. Like based on your programming requirement, you can choose the corresponding flavor. So more easiness to the developers, more flexibility to the developers, right? Next, why these many flavors are possible? Because of only one reason: Python is open source. Based on our requirement, you can customize, you can create your own customized version of Python, which is nothing but flavor. Any doubt? Are you in the position to understand? So how many flavors are there? Multiple flavors are available. Sir, which flavor we are going to use in our training? Sir, usually we will go for C Python. Remember this one. Tomorrow, if I'm going to start machine learning, then obviously which flavor of Python I require to use, sir? Anaconda Python. Clear for all of you, right? But standard version C Python we are going to use in our Python classes, right? Clear?